Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, join the growing number of subscribers we've got and click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now guys, in today's video, I'm going to be doing something totally different to this channel, totally new, and something that you guys have all requested, which is a get ready with me, bit of a casual chit chat. I'll talk you through my current morning routine, and I do caveat that because my routine changes all of the time. I get obsessed with different products, I change my products up, and so this is my current routine. I'm going to be answering a few questions that you guys have posed and just really getting to the basics. Now, this could take forever, so I'm going to get straight into it, cut all the intro, get straight into it. I will just say that we have a giveaway going on at the moment where you can win $150 worth of summer ready products. So I'll link the video where that's in. Go check it out if you haven't already. Leave a comment, enter yourself in the giveaway. So I want to keep this quite casual. I've started by literally just woke up. As you can see from the window, the sun is shining here in the UK. Honestly, we've been in quarantine and self-isolation now for probably about 2.5 weeks. And that seems like quite a long time, but we've had this weather the whole time. Now, anybody who's been in the UK or lives here knows the weather is usually a little bit rubbish, especially because we've got holidays coming up. We've got the Easter holiday, and usually that's the worst weather because everyone's off school, so it decides to rain. Today, and for the past 2 weeks, it has been gorgeous. So there's lots of positivity out there that I'm trying to focus on instead of all the negativity in the world. I thought I'm just going to sit down and talk you through my routine. Now, I've woken up. Normally, I shower in the evening rather than in the morning. It's just because I'm so lazy in the morning. I literally get up and I need to go because I always snooze until I'm actually late. So shower in the evening. On the morning, I've said before, I never cleanse my face. I like to keep the natural oils that are already there. If I've been really warm in the evening, and let's be honest, even the most glamorous amongst us do sweat. I for one do as well. If I'm feeling like I've, sweat a little bit overnight, what I will do, and I'm going to do this today, I'll take my glasses off for a start, so I can't actually see you. That's one of the things someone actually asked me, is why I ever got like the laser eye surgery, and someone in actually, one of our followers in America said, can you get that here in the UK? You absolutely can get it. The idea makes me feel physically sick. Like, the thought of someone doing that with your eye and it might go wrong, and oh no, I'm really squeamish. So, which is really odd because I would actually definitely, I have had and would have plastic surgery. I have no issue with that. But the idea of someone doing eyes, no, definitely can't deal with that. So if it's been a little bit sweaty the night before, a little bit warm, I just take some of the micellar water. This is the Bioderma. I love this stuff. Literally just wet a cotton around there and I just wipe it over my face. Now, I've already brushed my teeth. I've already put my deodorant on, got my clothes on. I do my skincare last. I don't know why I do that. In fact, I do. One thing I really hate is, when you brush your teeth and you give a good brush, always brush for like 3 minutes or whatever your dentist says, make it look good. And sometimes you get that white line around the lip from the toothpaste. I hate that. And I've seen people out on the bus, on the tube, and with that still on. It's grim. So I always think if I brush my teeth first, then by the time I've done all my skincare, if I did have that and I didn't notice, gone. So that's why I always do everything and then do my skincare last. It's one of the reasons. So once I've wiped with a cotton round, now if you wanted to cleanse, that's totally up to you. Just choose whatever cleanse you want. Now, I always let that dry. Ideally, you're supposed to leave. This is one question actually everyone asks, is how much time should you leave between each step? Now, in an ideal world, you should leave 30 seconds between each step. I don't have that time for that in the morning. If you do, great. If you don't, honestly, I won't worry about it. Just as long as the product's dry, like that's now dry, so you don't want to be putting wet on wet because the products are then going to mix together and it might just not be effective. So fine. Then I always move on to my exfoliation. As you know, Pixi Glow Tonic is my absolute go-to. I love this product. Really hydrating, great for using every single day. So, and as you can tell, this bottle's nearly over. Here in the UK, it's really hard to get products shipped to you. Basically, all the shops are closed, as they are everywhere in the world. order online. Boots, which is our drugstore here, had a virtual wait list online, which I've never seen before, and was like 2 hours wait just to buy online. Crazy. But I did place an order, so I will be getting some more of this because I can't live without it. And put it on the corner round. So one of the questions I always get asked is, why did we start this channel? Well, I guess it's because there's so much out there. There's so much out there which online, which just to me gives misinformation. And I see misinformation, or I see people using products incorrectly, or not deliberately. They don't know. And I'm thinking there's so much misinformation out there that people think you have to spend a fortune on skincare. And what I'm really passionate about is the drugstore. I know, maybe I'm cheap, I just love drugstore products. Don't get me wrong, there is some absolute tut at the drugstore. There's some products that I just wouldn't touch, but there's some real gems, and I think we just miss out on some of the great products because we think the more we spend, the better the product is going to be and the result's going to be. Just not true. So I started this because I really wanted to just bring some more awareness, create a bit of a community, have people ask questions, because I think some of the YouTube channels, which are really big, they have so many messages, they have so many comments, they have so many subscribers, which is fantastic, and that shows they're doing a good job, but you can't respond to each and every one. So I thought, I'm going to set up a channel, answer the questions that people have, and I set myself a target of responding to every single comment. And so far, 3.5 months in, I've still kept to that promise. Now, we are growing way faster than I imagined we would. I'm still going to stick to that. Come back to me in 6 months' time if it's gone absolutely mad. But at the moment, I can respond to every single comment. So if you've got one, leave one below. Now, you notice with this one, I don't press on. I don't rub too vigorously. I literally wipe. This is the great thing about a chemical exfoliant. You just wipe it on. The chemical does the work for you. So just wipe it on. And that's it. I do take it over the lips. There's some question around whether you should take it onto the lips. Now, I would never take it onto the eyelid. That's just not necessary. And I would never take it under the eye, but you're absolutely fine to do over the lips. I always do as well, really weirdly, at the tops of my ears. The reason for that is we often get like hair gel, hair wax, SPF, just things just on top, and they're quite hard to cleanse the top of the ear. So if you just literally just wipe over the top of your ear, just stops any of that like gunk and debris that might have built up, and stops you getting sort of just flakiness, and nobody wants that. So let that dry. Once that's dry, it's done its work. So again, if I was gonna leave 30 seconds between step, it would be this one, because I think, you know, it needs to do its work before you neutralize it with the addition of your next products. So another question people said, how am I finding isolation? Well, I thought it'd be an absolute nightmare. I am such an extrovert. I love people. As you can probably tell, I love talking. I love communicating with people, and I thought being locked down in my house would be an absolute nightmare. I couldn't have been more wrong. Thank God I've got this channel, because you know what? Answering messages, chatting to people, it is a form of communication. It's a fantastic form of communication. I absolutely love filming every single day, which is fantastic. Editing. This keeps me really busy. I've also got a complete menagerie of animals in the house. We've got dogs, we've got cats, we've got chickens. So it's a full-time job. Basically, I'm a full-time animal parent at the same time. It is mad. And it's just been really, really nice to spend some time with the animals, ring up friends and family. Like, I'm able to ring family every single day, which I never have the time for, which is absolutely amazing. Communicating with you guys, it's just been absolutely lovely. And whilst, you know, I try to look at the positives, which is that I do know there's lots of people that have lost their jobs, which is absolutely heartbreaking. There's lots of businesses that people have built up, really, really good businesses that are now failing, which is absolutely devastating. And so it's not all positive, and I don't want to give that impression. But for me, I'm really fortunate. You know, I still have an income coming in. I have things to keep me busy. From a timing perspective, I started this channel right at the same time, because it's given me loads of chance to invest in this channel, which is what I really want to do, and it's really my passion. So yeah, for me, it's been fantastic. But I do always think we should be mindful that there are people out there that obviously are going through a really tough time, and my heart goes out to them. It's so sad. Now I'm popping on my Teami vitamin C serum. I always put my vitamin C on in the morning. You should do that because it's your antioxidant. I don't understand people that put it on in the evening, because you're losing the antioxidant benefit because there's no light in the evening. You don't need it. Always in the morning. And if you notice, I always go upwards, take it onto the neck, and just let that sink in. I never rub my products in fully. I think you should let the body do a little bit of the work. I don't think you should rub it till it's dry, because then you start getting that friction and the pull on the skin, which I don't like. So I always leave it till it's tacky and then just let it sink in. The eagle eye amongst you might read me to filth for not taking my exfoliator onto my neck. The reason I didn't do that today is because I shaved yesterday and I think I just used a blunt razor and I got razor burn and it stings. And I'm not going there, but you should take all of your products onto your neck if you can. I was just deliberately didn't, because I can't do with the burn. And actually, that's another question that someone says: why haven't I done a guy's shaving routine? That's because I'm not very good at it, to be honest. I am rubbish when it comes to shaving. I know there's some methodical way you're supposed to go with the grain, against the grain. Oh, who knows? You're supposed to lather it up. You're supposed to open the pores up before you do it and all that. I am lazy and I'm rubbish. I literally just get a razor and do it super quick. And I'm always cutting myself and it's always a disaster. So I am not the person to teach anybody how to shave. I also have really light facial hair. So I shave like once every 3 days. So again, who am I to tell a guy that gets a 5 o'clock shadow at like midday and has a full beard how to do facial hair care? I've no idea. So that is definitely why I stay away from that. So that's my vitamin C gone on. Now, normally, I would now add a hyaluronic acid if I was adding a hyaluronic acid into my routine. Now, I'm not today. And the reason I'm not is because it's super hot. So I like to just cut down on the number of products I'm using when it's really hot. I'm not actually going anywhere. You know, I say get ready with me. I'm going to get glammed to the gods and I'm staying in the house. So I'm not going to put a hyaluronic acid on today because I don't think my skin needs it. But now is where I would apply it if I needed to apply it. Now I'm going to move on to what I class as moisturising and SPF. This is a super simple routine and I love this routine. It takes me no time. If I'm not chatting to you guys, it takes me no time at all. So I'm currently using the In Transit Skin Defense by Thisworks. I love this product, but I'm getting a little bit bored of it now. I've been using this since Christmas. Someone bought this. My mum bought me this for Christmas because she read a review and someone said it was amazing. So she bought me this for Christmas and I've been using it ever since. I love it. It's a fantastic product, but I'm bored of it now. I get a bit bored with SPF, so I like to mix it up. So I will be looking for a new SPF. Still quite a lot in that. Lasts forever, which is great because it's like £35 here in the UK, but I'm going to mix it up. And then I've got the Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factor with hyaluronic acid. Now, it is hot, and I'm not actually going to be doing that much today. I've got to clean the chicken coop out. That's glamorous for you. I'm probably going to go for a walk. Here in the UK, you can leave your house to go for a next piece of exercise. So I'm going to go we're on the shoreline here, so I'm going to walk along the beach and then come straight back. So important I apply my SPF. Not going to apply moisturiser. If your skin's behaving and it's not super dry, and mine isn't, mine's skin is great at the moment, I don't like to layer products, but this actually, while I'm putting my SPF, and you notice I do 3 pumps, on the back of the product it does clearly say how much you should put on, and 3 pumps is probably enough to do the face. You'd reapply if you were going out in the sun all the time. I'm just doing errands, so don't need to do that. So if somebody did ask me, what do you put on first, your SPF or your moisturiser? So if you're using both, that is an amazing question. And I would say it depends whether you're using a chemical or a mineral SPF. So if you're using a chemical SPF, it is absolutely crucial that the chemicals come into contact with the skin because they work with the skin. The reaction happens, which then protects the skin from the damaging rays of the sun. It is crucial that it gets into contact with the skin. So I was using a chemical SPF, which I am now. Always put it on before your moisturiser. Let it sink in and then put your moisturiser on top. If you're using a mineral SPF, I would actually put your moisturiser on first and then put your mineral sunscreen on. The reason I would do it that way, which seems a bit odd to be doing it the opposite way around for that, is because then it puts like a base that then you put the SPF on top. That's really good because often a mineral sunscreen can seep into the pores. It can be really hard to get rid of it. It just makes it that little bit easier to get off at the end of the day. So if it's a mineral, put it on after your moisturiser. It's chemical, definitely before. If you were to, with mineral, if you did put it on before your moisturiser, it really doesn't matter. It makes no difference. But chemicals, where it's actually crucial that you put it on in the right order. That is me ready to go. I can see you all again now. Put my glasses back on. Now, do I put things like hand cream on? No. I hate hand cream. Moisturiser is absolutely fine. Just use your bog standard moisturiser. I've got the Cicaplast balm, which I rave about, but you could just use this. I do always put the Cicaplast levres, which is for the lips. This is their balm for the lips, which is great. I always pop that on and do that in the monitor. That was a riveting like 10 seconds for you all. I can see the suspense. Pop that on and I'm ready to go. This is a great lip balm. You need to apply it twice a day and you're good to go. I don't think you need lip balm. My lips aren't particularly dry, but because I like to drag my exfoliator across my lips, I always think it's nice to replenish some of that moisture and just stick a lip balm on and you're good to go. One thing you didn't see me do is wash my hands beforehand. You should always, obviously wash your hands before you do anything. I did that. You didn't see it. It's off camera. I'm in the bedroom. I don't have a sink here. But you should definitely do that. So that's it, guys. I have loads and loads more questions. So I'm going to do a whole video which is just question after question after question. So any more that you've got, add it in below. I'll be absolutely delighted to answer them. And we'll take it from there. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. You know, I'm trying to stay super positive and I hope you guys are managing to. If we can add a little bit of entertainment to everyone's day, great. I hope you found this routine interesting. I think you'd be surprised for someone that is such a skincare junkie as me. There's so few steps in this routine, but I think this goes in. I like to mix up the products, but I don't like to add in step after step after step. You know, like I said, once this is finished, obviously going to try a new SPF. I like to try different things. I've got a couple lined up that I want to start using. Fine. The Glow Tonic, definitely going to stick to it. I adore that. It's fine. The micellar water, I love Bioderma. I just think it's really good, but I am going to try a couple of other Korean ones that people have highlighted to me, so I'll let you know on that. Vitamin C, mix it up, whatever. One thing I didn't show you to do is jade rolling. Sometimes I do jade rolling on a morning because it's soothing, it's calm. The reason I haven't today is because I did a very thorough jade rolling massage last night and I just want to give my skin a bit of a rest. But if you did that, I'd throw that on as part of your cleansing routine. Do a jade rolling massage, do a facial massage and just get that lymphatic drainage going. Right guys, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram @SkinMad. Leave us a comment, sending you lots of love and I'll see you in the next video. Take care guys, bye.